Have you ever struggled to say no to someone you care about, even when you know you probably should? It turns out, even the strongest man in history had this exact problem. Let's talk about Samson. This guy was a legend. We're talking about a man who single-handedly defeated an entire army with nothing but the jawbone of a donkey. He once tore a lion apart with his bare hands. When it came to physical power, Samson was a solid 10 out of 10. Unbeatable. Invincible. Or so it seemed. His story takes a dramatic turn with the arrival of Delilah. She was tasked by his enemies, the Philistines, to discover the source of his incredible strength. And they offered her a ton of silver to do it. So, Delilah gets to work. She asks him, "Samson, tell me the secret of your great strength." The first time, he lies. He tells her if he's tied with 7 fresh bowstrings, he'll become as weak as any other man. So, while he's asleep, she ties him up and yells, "The Philistines are upon you, Samson." He snaps the bowstrings like they're threads. You'd think he'd learn, right? But she keeps at it. She tries again, and he lies again, this time about new ropes. Same result. He breaks them easily. The third time, he tells her to weave the locks of his hair into a loom. Again, he breaks free effortlessly. At this point, you're probably screaming at the screen, "Samson, what are you doing?" But Delilah was persistent. The scripture says she pressed him daily with her words and urged him, so that his soul was vexed to death. Finally, after all her nagging and pleading, he caves. He tells her the truth. His strength came from his vow to God, symbolized by his uncut hair. If his head was shaved, his strength would leave him. And you know what happens next? While he sleeps on her lap, a man comes and shaves his head. When Delilah shouts her usual warning, Samson wakes up expecting to fight as before, but this time, his strength is gone. The Philistines capture him, blind him, and force him into slavery. Samson's story is a powerful reminder that physical strength isn't everything. He could conquer armies, but he couldn't conquer his own lack of self-control. He couldn't say no. He failed to protect the very secret that gave him his power. It shows us that true strength is about more than just muscle. It's about wisdom, discipline, and knowing when to guard your heart and your secrets. What do you think is the biggest lesson from Samson's life? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories like this.